Hello, it's Saturday, the 5th of December. I want to thank you all very much for your support on First Friday, Bandcamp First Friday. I just returned from the post office, mailing off the physical product that was bought. I got to use the word product, it's the right word. But thank you. My goodness, I had well over a dozen purchases yesterday online. Thank you so much. And on behalf of the other artists who benefit from the First Friday, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yesterday I had a rare thing happen. I had a visitor. It's mainly I'm not having visitors. My camera is I'm mainly not having because of COVID. You know, I'm quarantining. But yesterday, I heard from David Nance, and he said he wanted to get a copy of the record to me, even though I'm not on it. But more than that, it was like he said, "I'm really missing you," and I said, "Well, I miss you too." So he stopped by yesterday, and we had a little visit, and he gave me a limited edition of his latest album, Staunch, Honey. I'm not on this, but the live version of this, which is on cassette, I'm on that. But all these are sold out at the label. These are you can probably find this in stores, but it's officially sold out, which is, we talked about that because David was kind of amazed. His last album, you know, he toured and toured and toured and finally sold it. And this one, we haven't even been able to tour it, and it's already sold out. It's pretty awesome. I really like David, and he's been writing, and so, we talked about safety, and we're just going to wait till January to talk about mounting some sessions, safely to learn and record the new stuff. Staunch Honey, though, it's like this is honest and real simple, straight ahead music. David purposely is trying to embrace lo-fi and the sound of tape hiss and things like that you hear on the record. It's what he's going for right now. Just, he's much younger than me. He's younger than my kids. And so we talked about that. Legacy and lineage and history, and how he as a young person is fascinated with this period of music that is really a golden era. There's many golden eras actually, but the beginnings of rock and the 60s going into the 70s, I'm so glad that I was there in my own way. It's nothing like it is now. And so, he's trying to embrace and those aesthetics. So he brought that by yesterday. Really been getting into Slowdive. I like this band a lot, and kind of like Porcupine Tree, when I get into them, it'll be like, well, that's what I'm playing for a while. So this, which came out about 3 years ago, I love it. And I got the limited edition, so I've been playing that. I pulled out my Slowdive EPs. Waiting for this one to come in on vinyl. The first one, Slowdive. This one, which is autographed by everyone, was showing my vinyl versions of that. Morning Rise. It just hits a good spot in me. I still have more Taylor's Universe to get into, but I haven't listened to any lately. But I will say that this is wonderful, and to me, one of the standouts on here is the first half, and I want to put it honestly, because Emily, it's a 10-minute piece. It goes on into two parts. The first part is just gorgeous, and it's just what I really like. Emily by Hart Newhouse is a new favorite. It's beautiful, gorgeous. Listened to some Cluster last night. This is a selection of tunes compiled by John McIntyre of the band Tortoise. And Don't really have to say much about that. Somehow I got onto, well, I've been listening to some Flying Nun from New Zealand lately, so came across Cakekitchen. I've had this for a while, and I found a video of this song, Dave the Pimp, which I'd never seen before. It's nothing big, but it kind of put it into context, and so I pulled this, and it's like, yeah, this has got that grunge. It's like New Zealand grunge. I really like it. Maybe not grunge isn't the right word, but Cakekitchen. I like this from the 80s. John McRae, if you see this, sorry if I misspoke. You sent this to me. Apparently the label sent me a Hedwig Molstad CD. Sorry about that. I do forget and get mixed up. Something else I listened to last night, really enjoyed, was Dungen, their fourth album, Dungen 4, which is primarily one guy, but man can he play, and he has some really beautiful melodic ideas. Just wonderful. It takes me to a place, literally. The music takes me to a place. Far from Trumpville. Yeah, I'll keep saying it. I can't wait for that asshole to be out of office. And I will say this one thing. It's really kind of alarming at this point how obviously unbalanced and unwell Trump is, and yet folks are still supporting him and making excuses, or maybe they're just as crazy as he is. But can't wait for him to be out of office. I have no false hopes about this next administration, though. You know, I don't. I want to remain hopeful for good things, but I've been around long enough to see what the real deal is. You know, only thing going on is power. You know, and the planet is in peril, and they're still playing politics. Is that, if you were in that position, is that what you would do? When I have this conversation with my brother, we say we would like to think that if we had that kind of power, that our hearts wouldn't be completely shut off, and we say, okay, we've got to address human concerns above and beyond this insane focus on economic issues, because that stuff will return. But if we don't save ourselves, we'll be extinct. Anyway, take care.